Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing? I am today going to load my long arm. So I'm probably not going to be speaking a lot. I'll tell you a couple of things, but I'm going to be loading my baby quilt on my long arm, and I'm using some fleece backing. So I'm going to go right behind my machine. First thing I do though is I find the center point on what my backing is, and I put a pin in it. So I'm going to go around. I hope you can hear me. My son says I talk a little loud when I'm on these. So here is the fleece. I have it marked here in the center. I'm coming up. I have an uptake rail right here where I have right here. This is the uptake. And that means that I don't have to constantly fidget with it and adjust it every time. So I take my center, and then I have marked on my, I have snappers, and on my, I don't know if you can see over here on this little like snapper part, I have marked the center on my leaders. So I'm going to come in here and pull out my pin, and I'm going to stick my first little snapper piece. So this is how I'm loading it. I'm not using pins. And then I come over here and I line everything up the way I would like. I put another one of these end pieces. And then I come over here, kind of fix things up. And let's see, you know what? I think I have put this, hold on, I have to take it off. You see, I even make mistakes. I myself make mistakes. So I am going to stick my pin back where the center is, and let's see. Sometimes it's hard to tell with the fleece, but this is the back. So I am going to remove this and actually flip it. Let me flip it over. And it's good to see my mistakes. I'm not going to pull this out of the video. I'm not going to start the video again. It's important that, so this here is my, this is going to be the back of my quilt. This is what's going to be in the middle, this part. So I'm going to come in and do this again, pull out my center, pull this over, and clip this end, and clip this end. I do love these snappers. I was doing long arming on like a domestic machine on a frame, and I did not have these snappers. I pinned, and boy, the difference is amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna come in here, and I have from here to here, and I know you can't see very well, but I'm gonna take my big snapper now, come over, and this is a little thick, so just take your time. I've never tried those magnets. Now I had my hubby cut these snappers in half for me. So now I'm going to pull off my little one and put my partial snapper on. I'm going to come over here on this side, look at what I've got going on. And I'm going to start the snapper here, bring it over to here. Make sure it's all set. And I just come in and I tighten it. Again, I'm going to take my little half piece snapper, pull off that end, hold it, and push that in. All right, here we go. I have that side done. I'm going to come over, I bring my pin with me. So I don't leave it over there. And now I'm going to do this side. So on this side, again, I'm going to need 2 snappers. I'm using 2 big ones, 2 smaller ones, and then my little center point ones. And I'm going to come over here, lay this out. And come kind of just roll it a little bit. All right, now I'm going to come with my leader. So I have my frame set up a little different. This is my take-up rail. That's my back. I actually have my leader not on my front rail, but on my lower rail, which I think they call the fourth rail in this case. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I bring this over, and I'll show you why. So now I'm going to come over, and everyone has their own technique of doing this. I'm going to come here. Here's my center point. And I'm going to take my pin where my center point is, hold my thumb, pull out my pin, and put my little tiny snapper there. And I come over, make sure everything is the way I want it. Put another one here. I come over here, and I hope you all are hearing me better now that I'm aware of, apparently I'm screaming in the morning when I go live with you guys. It's just because I have fun, that's all. Now, I'm going to come in here. I have my 3-point set, and I'm going to come in here, slide my snapper, bring it over, and I kind of click both ends, and then I come in and click my center. It's not as tough when it's regular fabric, but because we're doing fleece, it's a little bit you know, it's thicker, so need a little bit more strength. I take out my little one, I come over, I leave that center one in. That one I never take out. That one always stays there. I line this up to the other side, so I've clicked them, and now I come in and like that. I come in with my little half piece, and I take my little one out, but I still am holding the fabric, and I click that in. Put these two back where they belong. And now, I don't want to make that kind of noise. I'm going to set this quietly. Oops, look at that. I have one snapper. I didn't snap all the way down. There we go. And as you can see already, it's all straight. It's all balanced. I come in, I look. If there's any like little threads, I pull them out before I roll it up. There we go. And I am going to roll this on. Now, you normally would hear clicking when I do this, but because it's super early and I don't want to wake everybody up, here, I'll just set it one time so you can hear. See, it would go on its own, and then you would hear it click. And that's really the appropriate way of doing it. I come in, if I see any linty things, I will pull them out. And now I set the front and back. Everything's good. This will get these side clamps. Now I did buy, there's like these little side pieces you could buy for the snappers. They slide on me. I can't really get them to do what they want. So I actually have more success this way. Other people have different ways of doing things. I bring this out. I kind of just see where these should be set. There we go. Now, I'm not putting any batting between this because this is going to be more of a springy, summery quilt. So I'm just leaving the fleece and I'm coming in here and putting my top right on it. It's going to be cutting it close. I normally like to have a lot more, but it's cutting it close. I will make it work. You just see. I am going to make it work. There we go. Now I don't take any long arming. I know a couple of folks have asked me, and I don't do it. I don't take any work in. I just basically long arm for myself, and I just don't want the responsibility of ruining someone's top. That's basically why. Also, I'm very beginner-like too. I'm not gonna lie, I am. I've been only doing this for a year, and I just do very basic things. Let me show you while I have you on this video. So this is all ready to go. And I have one little stringy thing here. And there we go. I'm also going to show you what I'm going to be quilting. The thread I'll be using is this thread right here. It's variegated. When you put it on here, how I tested it, because I had blues and different options. This is the one that really kind of just blended in. This blue one that I had here, that was a little bit more pronounced. I didn't want it that way. This yellow-ish, goldish looking color here, I put it on there again, a little bit more bolder. So I just went ahead with that. And that's the one I'm going to use. So that's that. Now let me show you. I pulled off this quilt. I finished it. Oh, let's get it upside down. As you can see, very basic, just loops. This one is just going to have a basic meander, I think, unless I change my mind, but basically loops. And over here, I decided to put my quilt label in the front in this big block using this one piece that I had left over, and I written on it. And yep, so this one's actually going to go out in the mail today. Once I'm done uploading this to you guys, this is going out. So that's cool. I'm excited. I'm excited for this lady to receive it. I wish it didn't have taken me so long to get it on the long arm. I'm folding it so I could put it right in the box after we're done here. Now let me show you my Purple Mania. My Purple Mania. It's called Star Play, but then I changed the pattern. And here we go. So my Purple Mania, I keep saying Purple Mania because I have those two things for purple, using my purple scraps, or I should say my purple 10-inch pieces that I got from my swap. So in the Star Play quilt, every block has a star. So this block would have a star. Every block had a star. And I got tired of making all these stars. So what I had decided to do was do half stars and then just sew up the other block without the star in there, which just meant that I just didn't. So these are flip and stitch. So I just didn't flip and stitch out or in. I just sewed them together. And I actually like this better. I think it was way almost too busy the other way with all the stars together. And you know, to each his own. You might have liked and said, oh, you should have just done all the stars. But I was getting tired of it. I didn't want it to become a UFO. So I just streamlined it. And that's how I streamlined it. So I have one block that doesn't have a star, the next block that has a star, one block that doesn't, and one that does. And I just kind of free-formed the blocks in different ways. As a matter of fact, I might want to turn some of these so that these look a little bit more. There we go. So I'm doing this while I'm there so that they look a little bit not so regimented. And so we're going to do that here too. Down here, there we go. I give it a little bit of flow. So that's going to be now sewn up. I have to just sew all these blocks together, figuring out the border. Not sure yet what I'm going to do for the border. I may not even put a border. If I do, maybe it'll be just a very skinny purple border all the way around to kind of lock all these in. I like it better on my long arm when it has a nice skinny border, so I don't have any seams popping open. But anyway, this is my purple. I'm renaming it instead of Star Play because I didn't make the Star Play the way it is. This is going to be my Purple Mania quilt. So I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Passive, oh, of course, take care of yourself. Very important. You guys are very important to me and to everyone in this world. And pass it forward. Have a, if you like what you see, please subscribe, like, comment, and share my video. Also, if you have some time, click on some of those ridiculous ads. I know sometimes they can be a pain, and I'm not asking you to sit there and watch them all, but if you just click on them and then click out of them, that helps me out tremendously. I have all kinds of things. I have a bell notification button now that'll tell you when I go, when there's a new video or if I go live. I have a thanks button. And those are for the philanthropists, that thanks button. I don't want anybody giving me their grocery money. So if you're a philanthropist out there and you happen to be watching me, you can hit that thanks button and contribute how you would like to support my channel. I have some memberships. And that's really it. I am still looking for Rhonda Hicks. You are a winner of my membership Pass It Forward. So contact me so I know where to send your fat quarter. And Andrea already contacted me for her fabric, so that will be mailed off today as well. And one last thing, there is a Pass It Forward for me reaching 1,000 subscribers. My thank you to all of you. It is from, here, let me show it to you. It is my Stash Buster book. This is the first book that I had made a sample for Fabric Cafe in. This is a fabulous book. It does have a little crease here, so I do apologize, but this will be passed forward to someone. And the rules. This is not sponsored by YouTube. It's sponsored by me. I have a video and it is a live. It's yesterday's live, which would have been, I believe, the 27th. Yes, because today's the 28th, so the 27th. Go on that live. I have a secret word that I threw in the middle of it. And so you'll have to watch it to kind of find the secret word, and you have to use that secret word in a sentence and let me know what, I can't tell you what the sentence is because you have to watch out. So not only do you have to have that secret word, you have to answer the question I gave you using that secret word. And that will be drawn next Tuesday. And you need to, in order to win, you have to be 18. You have to be either US or Canada. This is open to Canada as well. Mailing address. And you need to be subscribed and liked the videos, that particular video. So thank you so much. Bye.